Hi, welcome to our second section. Um, how was your day today, and how do you feel after our last week section?
Mm, I feel quite okay today. And after last session, I feel that my emotion have some improvement. Yeah.
Oh, it is great to hear that you have improvement. Um, so last week you mentioned that you have some issues and some worries about your family, right?
Yeah.
Mm, how do you feel, and can you give some examples of what you worries about and anxious about?
Mm, I think it's because my family always arguing, so I'm very anxious and a bit scared about them.
You feel anxious because your parents always arguing.
Yeah.
Mm, can I know like some specific examples or the situations when your parents are arguing?
Mm, Maybe sometimes they will throwing things or slam the door. Mm, Whenever they argue, they will do like that.
So when they argue,
Mm.
you will like throw door. Is it very often? And usually, how serious is the argue between your parents?
Not very often. Maybe sometimes if frequent it's like once a week and sometimes maybe a month, once a month.
So sometimes it's not very often. It's sometimes a week or a month.
Yeah.
Do you have do you know that why the reasons they arguing?
Mm, Not really, no. But sometimes it's just small problem and they were arguing. Mm, Last time they argue much and after sometimes they okay already. But now my mom suddenly found out that my dad have others.
What you mean? Your moms find out your fathers have someone outside.
Yeah.
So is this the reasons they arguing very often?
No, not the reason. It's just recently my mom found out. And before that, they already arguing so much, very much.
How do you feel when every time they arguing?
I'm very scared, and sometimes I might want to run out from the home and stay outside rather than stay inside.
And you would try to like go out of the home to
Yeah,
avoid the arguing.
yeah. I don't want to listen to the argument or the stuff. Sometimes I will stay in my room or just go outside.
It is really like really difficult, right?
Mm.
Can I know about some of your childhood experience? Did when you are in maybe kindergarten or primary school, did your parents arguing like what you mentioned just now?
No, I rarely see them in my childhood. Mm, I mostly stay with my grandma and also my cousin. Yeah, and my dad is not in Penang.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you don't really like stay with your parents.
Yeah.
When when did you started to stay with your parents again?
Mm, After my primary school.
Oh,
Yeah.
so when primary school you stay back with your parents.
Yeah.
So did they have like arguing a lot?
Mm, Not, no, I didn't really recognize. Never. I think it's after middle school. Yeah.
So how since when the arguing start? If you can remember since when.
I think childhood is not really much, and it's mostly after my secondary school. Yeah.
So after secondary school they start arguing a lot.
Yeah. And until now.
So when they arguing, what usually you will do
mm,
during the secondary school?
I'll hide myself in the room, and I just don't bother them and do my stuff, like playing games or just playing phones like that.
During secondary school you will like when they have conflict you will like playing games and
Yeah.
also playing phones.
Yeah. Um, I'll share my some story with my friends so I can relieve a bit like my emotion.
So how what is your emotions when you maybe playing games or you mentioned sharing some things with your friends?
Mm, When playing games, I feel happy. And by sharing my things about it, I don't specifically mention the problem, but I will just saying random things with my friends, like just some happy things.
But you will feel like happy also.
Yeah.
What is the reason you think when you playing games and maybe sharing things with your friends you will
Mm,
feel happy?
Because I don't need to think about other stuff. I just concentrate on the games.
So you can concentrate and you don't want to think about your parents things.
Yeah.
Mm, what else you will do when your parents arguing other than just playing games, or you were just playing games and sharing things with your friends?
Mm, I think I didn't do any other thing. But then I very into the phone, like
Very.
about 20 plus hours staying on the phone. Yeah. And I get addicted to my phones.
You addicted to your phone
Mm,
because you are trying to don't want to think about the conflict of
I
your
think
parents.
so.
So what about other times that you put down your phone when maybe before you're sleeping? Is the anxious feelings coming back very strongly?
I scared about the arguing sound. Like rather not only my parents, also other people when they wanted to argue, I would like escape. In that time, I playing phones while before I'm sleeping or while I showering, and always on my phone. friends.
Oh,
Mm, I usually just stay in my house and just house and school and tuitions like that.
it is reasonable that you're trying to like defend yourself because you don't
Mm,
want to get into the argument.
yeah.
But how do you think, and do you think your emotions, or you are okay with you keep playing the games, or do you think, or you feel that it is not really a right thing to
Mm,
escape from the arguing?
at that time, I didn't notice that I'm trying to escape from that. I just like because playing games is fun, so I keep on playing that. I didn't notice that I'm trying to escape from the feelings.
Mm, what about recently when your parents started to arguing back? What is your like? What do you do?
Usually, I have more friends in my college, so I will hang out with them, and I feel that now used to it and become still okay already.
So when you is it okay when you going out with your friends, or you still worries about the things when you are alone at home?
Mm, when I'm hanging out with my friends, I feel I don't really remember about my family. It's, I just enjoy with them, spending time with them.
So you just try not to think of the like the anxious things, right?
Yeah.
Mm, did you try any things, or like what you want to trying to do after you every time your parents arguing, and also when you heard the news your mom find about your dad got someone outside?
Uh, last time I would feel very sad, and sometimes I will like cry in my room or scream on the pillow. Yeah. But now I'm still okay already. Like already more calm down compared to last time.
Why do you feel very sad and crying?
Because I cannot accept the like, my parents are arguing that their their relationship are not so good. Like keep on arguing. Yeah.
It is very difficult for you.
Mm.
So you also say that you are more okay and calm down now. So why do you feel more okay?
I think it's because like already so long time and already mm, used to it. I think so. And now they less quarrel. They really like didn't communicate already.
So they didn't communicate much and
Mm.
quarrel.
Yeah.
Mm, what is your emotions and your feelings
Mm.
when you saw them not maybe not communicate anymore?
Mm. Sometimes very like sad maybe because we are a family and we didn't talk together or going out together. Yeah. Right. I feel a bit sad when I see other family like they can go and travel together, going shopping together, and we not really much going.
So you feel it's a bit sad.
Mm,
You all are family, but you all can't do things together.
yeah.
But do you know what your parents trying to do, or they just maintain like don't want to communicate anymore?
Mm, I think one of them will try to find out a counselor to communicate, but another one don't want to join, don't want
Is
to cons.
is it your mom or your dad
Mm,
finding the counselor?
my mom finding the counselor.
Um, but
Yeah,
your dad refused to
yeah,
cooperate.
yeah.
Mm. Have you tried to communicate with them, or did they find you to tell them anything maybe related to these situations?
Sometimes my parent will come and find me and they'll share. Like sometimes they will talk bad about others. That yeah.
What is your feelings when they come
Mm,
approach you?
sometimes when I'm in good mood, I will try to listen to them and maybe give some solution. And when I'm in a bad mood, I feel a bit annoyed about them because I don't want to listen all the stuff.
So sometimes you will, when you are in good mood, you
Mm,
will share your opinions, but maybe sometimes you think they will annoy you.
yeah.
So is their relationship improving
Mm,
after like maybe you do some things to them, like maybe you giving your solutions?
no, right? They are still maintain the same situation and maybe get worsened.
Yet
Mm,
also, what is your feelings maybe after you trying to solve and trying to help them, but it gets getting worse?
mm, don't know what I feel because that's their problem. You cannot like do too much thing. Yeah. It's their choice.
So you feel a bit hopeless,
Yeah.
but you still like care about them and want to maybe settle their conflicts.
But I think I'm not very intelligent. I also don't know what to do.
What have you tried before to before you think that it is hopeless, it is meaningless to solve the problem?
Maybe I'll try to get them together to go out or just simply a shopping. Yeah.
But did they go together?
Yes, they did go, but yeah, their relationship don't seem to improve.
So it's still not improving.
Yeah.
So you feel it is maybe their problems really can't
Yeah.
resolve. So after you feel like the issue is can't settle,
Mm.
uh, what is your feelings, and also what you do after all this?
Mm. I try not to care too much already, like, because it's meaningless to me.
So you just feel meaningless and not doing anything. It is pretty difficult for you. Do you have any dreams after all those conflicts or nightmares?
Not really.
So you still sleep well, right?
Yeah, I still
Yeah. Mm,
but at that time I usually like sleep only a few hours. Like I sleep in the morning and wake up at the night. That is really
or
yeah.
it is opposite, because you worry about it.
Yeah. Because I want to have my own time in at night.
I hope you can sleep well, and I think our sections is almost, so maybe we can try to delve into deeper details next week.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.